Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jelaine. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today's video is going to be another rising sign makeup tutorial. We are doing Libra rising today, which is fitting because we have just entered Libra season. So just to refresh your memory, your rising sign is basically your social personality. It's how other people see you, perceive you, how other people view you. I hope that makes sense. If you are a Libra rising, then this video is for you. So I'm just going to start off with the last bit of my skincare. I'm using the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. I want my skin to be extra kind of moisturized and just hydrated because this look is sort of going to be like soft glam. Like I want my skin to really look its best, especially since I'm going to be using foundation and I don't want the foundation to kind of be dry or just not really sit on my skin properly. So a extra hydrated look today is necessary. Yeah, I really like this. It's just a tester at the moment, but I do really like the way that it feels on my skin. Not sure if I'm a fan of the watermelon scent, but some people love watermelon and go off. But for me, it feels like I'm putting watermelon juice on my face, which is not ideal. If you've ever had watermelon juice on you, you know it's really sticky and icky. And when I was a kid, I used to, okay, this sounds so bad. When I was a kid, my cousins and I used to play with watermelons and we'd like throw it at each other. So it's giving back those memes. And I'm not really the biggest fan of those memes. You'll have to excuse the noises. There's someone mowing the lawn outside. Anyways, we're gonna get started with our brows as per usual because I like to do them first just so that they're not hard to do later. I feel like when I've got foundation on and everything, it just doesn't look as good, the end result. It looks like I've literally painted on my eyebrows after putting my makeup on, which is exactly what I've done. But whereas if you do it before, it just looks a little bit more natural. It's kind of like part of your face. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. I feel like I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a long time. So this is kind of like long overdue. So then before that kind of dries, I like to go in with the brow pencil. This is from Rare Beauty, and just kind of fill in the gaps. I've kind of learned to just like do one singular style of my eyebrows because I just feel like there's no need to chop and change. Whatever works best for your face, just do that. Perfect. And then I go in and brush it to blend out those harsh lines, and that way it'll dry exactly how I want it to. You can kind of, it sort of becomes a little bit sticky and you can mold the shape by brushing the hairs in the direction that you want, and then they'll just stay. Okay, perfect. So eyebrows are on. Let's get on to the base. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Flawless Filter just to give us a little bit of a shine on the cheekbones. This will help kind of make the look a bit more glowy from underneath to out, if that makes sense. Just like putting it all over your face. But I'm going to be using a foundation that is a little bit more coverage, but I still want there to be like natural features coming through. So I just wanted to highlight my cheekbones, which will come through the foundation. Today I'm going with Il Makiage Work Up Like This Series GL. This is their new like illuminating formula, so it's quite hydrating and a little bit more on the illuminating side than it is matte, but still quite full coverage and looks really quite natural. So Libra risings are all about kind of, if you're a Libra rising, you are a pretty balanced person. So Libra rising is all about balance and harmony, and just kind of like symmetry, if that makes sense. Basically, if you are a Libra rising, you kind of present this personality that's all about balance and harmony. For example, you like to keep the peace, basically. You don't want any kind of, what's the opposite of balance? Unbalanced. You like things to be kind of symmetrical. You like for there to be like peace in the world, and I feel like I can relate to this in some sense because I am a Libra moon, and what that means is internally I have this kind of need for things to be balanced and harmonious, but essentially, like, I don't like conflict. I like for there to be peace. I like for there not to be anything out of the ordinary. I like for everything to be the way that it should. And I know that's kind of like hard to understand, but yeah, I guess if you are a Libra rising, you tend to be the peacekeeper of the friend group or of your family. So you don't like when, you know, people are fighting. You want them to get along. You want everyone to just be friends and get along. I'm gonna go in with my Milk Makeup contour stick. This is a cream contour or like bronzer, whatever you want to make of it. I really like the way this finish looks. And I basically just apply it with a brush because I'm nearly out, and also it allows me to kind of put it exactly where I want. Okay, perfect. And then just gonna do a bronzer, powder bronzer underneath my chin. Going to use the Hoola bronzer. So the reason why I'm doing a soft glam look for Libra rising is because alongside being, you know, harmonious and balanced, they're also quite feminine and flirty. So quite girly girl, you know, elegant and classy. So I guess just think of someone who is really put together, classy, elegant, and just wants world peace. Not actually, but like, you know, someone who can keep the peace within a dynamic. Yeah, that's why we're doing a soft glam look. I feel like that's the easiest way to create a feminine look from a really soft base. Nothing too harsh, no harsh lines, no dark colors. We're gonna go like pinks, feminine, flirty. So I'm gonna go in with some cream blush. That's probably something else to note. I'm using kind of cream products. So on my face I used a cream bronzer, and then underneath I used powder just because it's easier to kind of spread. But I'm gonna go in with a liquid blush today, and I think I'm gonna go in with, I've got Hope and I've got Bliss. I think I'm gonna go with Bliss because it's a little bit more pink, as you can tell, a little bit less. That's a bit more like hot pink. This is a bit more like baby pink. And we definitely want to be going baby pink today. This is actually such a pretty color. And I'm just gonna do like a bit more than I should because I'm gonna underpaint. Quite subtle, so I might need to go in with a little bit more. And I really want this to come through, so put a little bit more than usual. I promise I'm not blush blind. That's literally so stunning. I feel like low-key Sabrina Carpenter with this blush. Like, look at that color. It's giving like baby doll. Absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna bring it up to my temples. And then I'm gonna go in and set underneath my eyes using the Fenty Beauty pressed powder. Yeah, I haven't been doing very many makeup tutorials because I've been doing a lot of vlogs, but you guys seem to really like the vlogs, so I think I'm gonna keep doing them. it's really just like weeks in my life and what I'm up to, which is sometimes not very much, but sometimes I do have some things on. But I do think it's interesting to watch back and see, like, you know, what even a mundane week in my life looks like, because, you know, in the future I might want to watch back and see what my time was like here. Who knows where I'll be in the future. So I'm just going to go over the blush again with a powder blush. I'm just using my Too Faced Natural Face palette, and just because this is a bit more vibrant than the one underneath, I'm just going to keep it right on the highest point of my cheekbones, because that's kind of where the sun hits the most. And then just a little bit on the nose. And then for eyes, we're going to keep it pink hues, soft pink though, like nothing too bright and dramatic, just like really quite natural. I'm thinking of even going in with the blush that I just did, but I'll have a look. I've got an Arbonne palette which has all these beautiful pink shades in it, so I could definitely do like a pink shimmer as well. I think I will use this palette actually, it's a little bit more subtle. I'm going to go in with Blossom, and it's just kind of like a really nice transition pink. A bit more neutral, so nothing too vibrant. I feel like that's literally perfect. It's so subtle. I don't want anything too obvious as well. Like, I just want it to be a bit more of a pink hue. That's just, I'm just a little bit pink today, you know what I mean? And I do think it's quite feminine and elegant for it to be a little bit more subtle. I think literally that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go in bottom lash as well though. When I say soft glam, I really mean soft. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to go in with this shimmer shade as well. It's called Hana. Or maybe I'll do Harmony. No. Let's do... I'll do lightly Hana. I'm just going to keep it on like the middle of my eye. Definitely need to buff it out. And then for highlight, I do think I'm going to go in with this Hana shade as well, again, because I want a bit of a pink highlight. I don't want gold and I don't want silver. I want it to still stay pink. We're keeping it really, really like pink and feminine and flirty. So I'm just going to lightly pop this Hana shade here on the high points. That is so cute. And on the nose. That's really cute, my whole heart. And then my signature eyebrow. Eyebrow placement. Perfect. So I think that's all we're doing for that. I'm going to set my face with the airbrush. What is this? Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna go in with Il Makiage mascara. I find that doing my mascara after I do the setting spray helps the eyelashes, because they kind of get a little bit wet. It helps me glide the product so much easier on my lashes. When they're dry, it's kind of like, ooh, it's not really the best feeling. This look is literally so precious. I honestly could do it on a daily basis. I feel like if you want to appear you know, really friendly and flirty and fun, this might be a cute look for you to do on just a daily basis. It's so pretty, what the hell. Okay, for lips I'm gonna go in with the Pillow Talk 2 Medium from Charlotte Tilbury. This will be the perfect shade. If you're looking for a perfect pink nude for this particular look, would highly recommend this one. I think it'll just like really add to the look. For me in particular, my lip blush that I got done was actually based on this look, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. It just really like makes my lips a bit more prominent because I'm lining them and I've just put makeup all over them. So yeah, but if you haven't blushed your lips like I have, this shade would be ideal. I will just say, like, I think my lip blush might be fading. It's been like a year now since I've done it. And it's still vibrant for sure, but the color is slightly different now. That's literally perfect. I want to go in with a lipstick as well. I'm going with the Rare Beauty matte lipstick in Lively, and this is a really cute pink shade as well. It's kind of broken, I don't know why, I don't know how that happened. Well, I think it's pretty obvious actually, but I don't remember doing that. Anyways, still works. And I'm just gonna keep it on the center. Okay, and then of course I'm a glossy girl, so I have to add a gloss. I'm just using the Paula's Choice Hyaluronic Acid and Peptide Lip Booster. And this is just gonna give it like a bit more moisture because that was obviously a matte lipstick. Yep, perfect, that's exactly what I'm after. And that is the finished makeup look. I am obsessed. I honestly didn't really know what to expect going into it, but I love it. I feel like this is something I could definitely wear on a daily basis. It's subtle, but it's still fun and flirty. It's still elegant, cute. Everything is placed perfectly, if I might say so myself, for the purposes of being harmonious and balanced. No, I really love it. I think probably the only thing missing might be a little soft brown liner wing, like a really tiny, but I don't actually have any brown liner at the moment, and I definitely did not want to mess up the look with the black liner. So yeah, maybe add that if you want to add a little bit more of a femme kind of look to it. But yeah, I really love it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you're a Libra rising, let me know if you try this makeup look. Let me know if you would want to try this makeup look, if it's something that you would wear as a Libra rising. Also, comment down below your rising sign or your sun sign, whatever you feel that you are, comment down below. I would love to know all the different zodiac signs that are watching my video. And just for reference, I am a Cancer sun, Cancer rising, Libra moon. Let me know what you are. Bye!